am Jitendra Singh Dahiya. I welcome you to Read My Story, where I would be interviewing authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and much more. Today, I have with me Mr. Subodh Dahima. Subodh is having a postgraduate diploma in business management, having over 24 years of experience in multi-industry exposure in the areas of sales management, learning and development. So after working in sales for around 5 to 6 years, he transitioned into learning and development stream and worked extensively in verticals such as BFSI, FMCG, automobile, telecom, retail, consumer durables, and others. His area of expertise lies in doing customized training, interventions related to skills, selling skills, soft skills, behavioral competencies, leadership, and campus to corporate topics. Today, he will be discussing with us about his life journey, his experiences, and like whatever he have gathered throughout his journey, he would be sharing with us. So, welcome, Subodh. The platform is open, and now over to you.
Thank you very much, Jitendra. I feel lucky to having invited me to this platform, and thanks a lot for the lovely introduction which you made just now. And all I can say a little bit about myself is that I was born at my native place in Rajasthan, and I spent my entire childhood in Calcutta. I was born at my native place, brought up in Calcutta, wherein I had my basic academics. I did my BCom from Calcutta University, and then I did my post-graduation diploma in business management. And after my BCom, I was not sure that what I really want to do in life, and I got a break with a company called Bharat Westphalia Limited. It was an Indo-German collaboration company wherein they used to make wire ropes and for various industries. Right. I got a break in the accounts department since I had done BCom, so I took up the offer and I went ahead. Mm-hmm. And within 3 months' time, I started seeing that I'm not at the right place. Okay. I mean, somehow, although it was a very good company, very plush office, good employees, good my office mates and everything, but something was missing out there. Right. And I used to go with a heavy heart early morning to my office, and I used to come back with a heavy heart. And once my father looked at my face and he said, you don't look very happy. I mean, what's the matter? You have joined a big company, a limited company, and in the accounts department, and your salary, everything, your starting salary is also good. Correct. I said, somehow or the other, I don't feel, because I'm just doing, nobody talks to me, I'm just doing my own work, accounts work, and once in a day, my boss will call me for 5 minutes in his cabin. Yeah, tell me what you did. Yeah. And so that was it. So he said, yeah, that is, so what is harm in it? I mean, you continue. But somehow or the other, this was, going on in my mind, and I was thinking that I have to get out of it, and I have to do something different. Correct. And then I was just generally talking to my friends, and my friend said that, Subodh, I think you are at the wrong place, because you love to communicate, you love to talk to people, you have a lot of ideas, and also in accounts you can't do all those things. Yes. So I said, then what should I do? So then they helped me, said, why don't you look at sales as a career? I said, wow. I said, there are sales with the target honge, and then if I don't achieve the target, I'll be fired. I said, come on, why do you think negative? I mean, you have the abilities, that is why we are suggesting you. I said, okay, fair enough. And then soon after that, I got an opportunity. I mean, my friend called me up. He said, this company is hiring salespeople. Would you like to go for an interview? I just went, and somehow I clicked. I mean, I got the offer. I took up the challenge, and I really worked very hard. Luckily, my boss was also, tough also at the same time. Right. Very also. He used to give me ample space so that wherein I could do my own homework, and he also used to be tough at times when I'm going somewhere wrong. He used to punish me for that. Somehow or the other, I really started liking my job. I was doing very well. I started my sales career took off. I joined another company as branch manager, and I was looking after the entire region of East.
Okay.
And then one fine day, I was asked to move to Mumbai. Because there was a vacancy in Mumbai, I just came over, and that is where my journey started at Mumbai. I changed a couple of more companies. I joined Garware Group, where I was taking care of the entire division. I was taking care of all the dealer distributorship model of them. And I used to operate pan-India operations. So that's how I used to travel. So I had reached at the peak of my sales career. I can say that.
Right.
Wherein I was handling the pan-India operations. And there came a change, a transition in my life, wherein somewhere I was discussing with a friend. They said that, Subodh, very soon the service industry is going to boom up like anything.
Yes.
And service industry is something you should focus now. So I said, okay. And then I got this, once early morning, I opened up Times of India, and there was this huge ad from NIT, wherein they are saying that we have a sister concern called NIS Sparta Limited. And we are looking for hardcore sales professional who has done who has also done MBA and has got a good experience. They can apply.
Exposure in sales, they can apply.
Exposure in sales, and plus with an MBA qualification.
Right.
I applied and I went ahead for the interview. I was selected.
Great.
And I joined NIS Sparta Limited as business manager. That means my job was to acquire business clients for the company.
So initially it was not training.
Yeah, and NIS Sparta Limited that time was the leading company in terms of training and consulting. HR training and consulting.
Correct.
So I was given a few accounts. I was given a few verticals wherein they said you work with these verticals if you need any support.
Yeah.
And so your job is to and I was given a small team of two people under me. So they would make sales calls, they would take appointments, and my job was to go
and
the
meet
HR
them,
and meet the MD, meet the CEO, make a presentation, give a customized presentation, and close the deal.
Correct.
Soon after that came in a circular from the head office. Our head office was in Delhi. A circular came in that as a company we have decided that the business team also will have to undergo certification program.
Okay.
That means even if I'm a business manager, I'm not a trainer, I still have to undergo the certification program.
Okay.
So my boss called me. He said, Subodh, you will have to go for a boot camp, and that boot camp is in Delhi, wherein you will be certified as a trainer. And when we have very large projects and when we have less of resources, so since you will be a certified trainer, we can use your services. We can use you as a resource in that project.
Correct.
I was basically little apprehensive because I have never done training ever in my life.
You were good at sales, but you were apprehensive about training.
Yeah, I was. So my boss said you will have to go. I said, let me think about it. He said, what do you mean think about it? Just go for 3 months, get yourself certified, come back, and then we are not saying that we will use you only in training. You will be back in your business team, but if we have a large project, then we will think about it.
Right.
So I went ahead, I got certified, I came back, I was back into business team, and there comes a large project from Indian Railways, wherein in a year we have to train some 7,500 employees.
Wonderful.
It was a time bound project. So I was. So I again told my boss that, boss, आप ठीक नहीं कर रहे हो. मैंने आपको पहले कहा था कि I'm not a trainer. आपको बेचने को मुझे जो भी बोलो, I'll go out and sell.
Right, but training was not your forte at that point in time.
Yeah, that was not my forte at that point in time. So my boss was, he understood that I need some mentoring, counseling. So one day after the evening, he said, "Chalo, let's go out and we went out for a coffee. And he said that, see, Subodh, when a person has to learn swimming, what will you do? Tell me one thing. I said he will understand about swimming and how to, what different type of strokes are there, how to inhale water, how to exhale water, and various strokes and all that. So he says, yeah, everything is available in the book. You can read it. But by reading the book, by understanding the technique, can you become a very good swimmer? I said no. He said, then what you need to do? I said, one has to, get down to the pool.
Get into the pool.
Get down in the water and then start trying. So he said that, Subodh, this is the same thing. You are having some apprehension in your mind. Don't have that limitation in your mind.
Yeah.
It is limiting your life. You have much more potential than doing good sales and or doing good accounts work, whatever you have done. You can also do very good training as well.
Correct.
I said, I'm a very shy child. I mean, I was brought up as a very introvert child.
Correct.
And even during my early years, I also used to stammer a little bit. Slowly and gradually, I came out of stammering as well. And now you're asking me to stand out there and address
in front of so many people and give
so many people and talk throughout the day. And they will have different queries, different questions. If I don't have any answer, then how will I stand there? I mean, he said, Subodh, don't you worry. You will be, before you go for a program, we will prepare you. We will prepare you with the content. We will prepare you, and then you can go ahead and you can easily deliver. So that is where my training career started. And I went for the first training program. I was very hesitant. My legs were shaking, my hands were shaking, and some 30 odd people from Indian Railways. It was a mixed group. There was a person, there was a participant who was somewhere around 27, 28 years of age. There was also a participant who was 57, 58 years of age.
Correct. So it was having huge experiences, and you were kind of a young person in front of them.
Exactly. So I started off, and there were little bit of teething problem in the beginning. They had a lot of questions in mind whether this young man is going to take session for all 5 days, or there will be different faculties coming in at different. And when I told them that I will be your faculty for next 5 days,
5 days,
I could see their faces. They were absolutely serious, and somebody was not looking very happy at all. I mean, few of them. And one gentleman got up and said that, I'm sorry, we cannot see you as a trainer faculty for 5 days altogether.
Right.
Since your company has got into a contract with Indian Railways, why don't you call for 1 or 2 more faculties? That is, that is how we attend training in railways. So I said, listen, this is I can't do much about it over here because this program has been designed in consultation with Indian Railways, and with our company. And the deal was that one single trainer will take the session so that he can be with the participants for all 5 days and address all queries and concerns. And if different faculty is coming in, then what happened is the participants also lose the focus, and they don't have the right questions to ask.
Right.
So anyway, so that was a teething problem. I came out of it, and somehow I got a very good feedback for the first program. And it really went off very well, and people started appreciating, and people started liking the session. And my feedback was, almost coming 5 upon 5. I mean, although as a trainer, I had to get a feedback of 4.5, but my feedback never came less than 4.75.
Okay, so, average.
And many a times it used to come 5 on 5. So
wonderful.
Even my boss was also very surprised, and he called me once. He said, Subodh, now see, there was a time when you were so hesitant and you were nervous that you will not be able to take sessions, and now look at see your feedback.
Stats.
And people are writing that he was very nice, very friendly, and in feedback they write all sorts of things about the trainer. So And then, so that was my career. And it just so happened, I was taking a session for ICICI Bank Limited. And it was a sales program, basically. And on the last day, on the concluding day, the HR head of ICICI Group, he just walked into my session, and he told me, he requested me, can I talk can I talk for 5 minutes, basically with the participants? I said yes. So I came out of the class, and he had frank chat with the participants, and I believe he got the very good feedback from participants. And then he came out, he said, I'm very happy that the session is going on very well. And can I have your contact number, please? So I was wondering that why he's asking for my contact number, because he's directly dealing with my company, with my business team. So I gave him my number, and that's it. And I just forgot about it, and I was doing my work. One fine day, after about 15 days or a month, I received a call from him, and he said, I'm calling from ICICI Bank, and my name is Saurabh. Then I could connect the dot, I said, oh yes, I met Mr. Saurabh at ICICI. He said, Subodh, I have some opportunity for you. Are you still with NIS? I said, I'm very much with NIS and NIT. So I went and met him, and he said that we have, as a ICICI group, we are going very aggressive in the market, and we are already number one in the banking retail banking sector.
Yes.
And now we are coming out with a lot of retail products, such as would you be interested in joining? So I somehow felt very positive after meeting this gentleman, and then I decided that okay, since I have to be
different industry altogether.
Since I want to remain in L&D, that is learning and development. So I joined ICICI Bank, and luckily my bosses were very nice. They supported me. They gave me all the knowledge about every department, whether it is home loan. For 6 years, I did various types of training. I did soft skills. I did sales training. I also did leadership training
for senior management.
Basically for the management people. So I got a fantastic exposure in ICICI Bank.
Right.
And I just all this while I was not looking out for a job or something, nothing of that sort. But somewhere I just started looking at Times of India again, and started being active on LinkedIn and all that. And that is where I found that IRNFS group, which was actually next to ICICI in BKC.
Okay.
So I left ICICI and I joined IRNFS group, and I was still in Mumbai, and that is where here I got an opportunity to be exposed to insurance sector as well.
Right.
And my second exposure was that I could also train people coming from mutual fund background, and SEBI stock exchange. So basically, that entire financial institution. I was taking care of all the training needs and everything. And so I worked with RNFS Group for 5.5 years again. And then came the opportunity on my way to join Aptech Limited, which was based in Mumbai. I was looking after the Corporate Training Solutions Division. They have a separate division called Corporate Training Solution Division.
Okay, so that was kind of like back-end role.
No, it's not a back-end role. You see, you must have heard of Aptech. Aptech Limited is basically.
I know they are into computer education and all.
They are into computer education. So IT education, computer education is their main green line business. That is their main business. But apart from the computer education, they also had a second division in the company, which is called Corporate Training Solutions Division.
Okay.
And after that, wherein I thought I should take a break. There were again some family issues, and and I was not able to devote my full time because it was so much that even after coming home I would talk to my trainers, I would talk to client, I would be busy till 11 at night.
Right.
And somewhere my family was not happy with the kind of my work style, and I was missing out a lot of my family functions and my family. I thought, let me take a break, and I getting a lot of serious responses through LinkedIn and through these other professional thing that we would like to engage your services and this that, and that is when I quit Aptech and I came into as an independent consultant come corporate trainer.
Wonderful.
And,
It's been a long and wonderful journey so far.
Thank you,
From your this journey of 24 years. To be precise, I would like to know what exactly you wanted to be in life and how it helped you to become what you are. So I want to understand the gap in between, what you wanted and what you became.
Right. So I would like to say a very important thing here. Everyone has got some talent or the other. The God has blessed us and sent it on this planet with one or two such talent that we can lead our life based on those
Right.
talents.
Right.
But success people are only successful those who are able to realize that this is what is my passion and
Correct.
this is what is my talent, and they work hard on it and they focus on it, and eventually they become successful. Now, if I really have to talk about myself, I as I told you in the beginning, that I used to be a very shy child.
Right.
I was a very shy child. I was a very nervous child. At anything, and I was not all confident of myself.
Yeah.
And so that was the reason I used to stammer a little bit, during my talking.
Initial days.
And I used to stammer, and that is when I started meeting people, talking to them. They said that Subodh, this is not because you have you are born with this problem of stammering. It's not that.
Correct.
Somewhere when you feel yourself low about it, and when you don't feel confident,
Yeah.
and then you start stammering.
Correct.
And my friends used to give me the feedback that when you talk to us, you talk so freely.
You don't stammer that point in time. Yeah.
But when I see that you're talking to somebody very senior, where you are not so confident, you start stammering.
It's because of your confidence and your fear.
Yes. So my friend said, you start believing in yourself first. First you believe in yourself, and then you believe in what you're doing. You should have full faith in what you're doing.
Correct.
So if you're doing sales, so have full faith in the sales career, sales profession.
Correct.
Advice or my this thing to everyone will be that the earlier you realize your passion, the earlier you realize your talent. And as I said, that everyone is blessed with one talent or the other. Somebody is a good writer, somebody is a good speaker, somebody has got good analytical skills.
Correct.
Somebody has got a lot of patience. Somebody is a good listener.
Yes.
Or somebody is very good with the data. Analyzing data.
Correct. Some people are really good at numbers, right?
Somebody has a good personality. So basically, you have to know your talent and your passion, wherein you can influence others.
Correct.
See,
Agree.
You may have talent, you may have passion, but until and unless you influence others, till such time that this success will not knock at your door.
Yeah. So you were a great successful person if in terms of sales. When you got the opportunity to get into training and development, you realized that initially you were afraid of training and development, but later on you realized that training is kind of your forte and your passion, and you really worked hard and you are
Correct.
one of the finest trainers in your organizations wherever you worked so far.
For my next 5 years, the focus will be, my vision will be to impact lives as many as of them possible,
Correct.
and help them and enhance their skills and enhance their attitude, thinking. That, that is what comes into under behavior, because I have seen in organization many people who are very well qualified.
Yeah.
They also have the right skills, but they lack proper behavior and the mental thinking, and that is where they lose out on everything.
Yeah.
I've seen
Correct.
people. I've seen people coming from IIT, IIMs, and they have the skills. I mean, you give them any job, you give them any project,
They are
will handle the
perfect with
project.
everything.
But the idea is that, but nobody in the team is happy with him. So
Correct.
so ultimately he feels himself alone,
Yes.
because he's not his behavioral competency is not allowing him to take him ahead in his career.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've seen so many people, failing because of this one simple reason, that either emotionally you are not competent,
Yeah.
or your attitudinal you are not competent, or through your behavior, your personality, through your body language, your
Yes.
communication,
You are not able to communicate well with others.
you're not able to communicate what you want. So hence, otherwise there's nothing wrong. I mean, you have done your, of course, your skills will help you, but if mentally you don't know how to behave, how to
Correct.
how to support people, how to listen, how to motivate, how to criticize sometimes, how to give feedback, how to so that is one area where you have to be very strong as a leader. Otherwise you will not be able to go ahead in your life. So my thing is, so my vision would be purely to help the young generation, people those who are required. I want to give them a lot of skills so that they can do a better job.
Help people enhancing their skills
and I want to make them leaders. My eventual goal will be that once if you're impacted rightly, with your learnings, and you are really living day-to-day life in a very positive manner, and that is when the leadership concept comes in. And so ultimately I would like to coach them and mentor them on leadership skills, and ensure that they become a leader in whichever field they are. So for that you also require a lot of skills, knowledge, behavioral competency, and your vision. Basically we call it lateral thinking. Summarize it. Okay, that to enhance skills amongst the youth and amongst the people who have just joined the industries, wherein they have to continuously enhance their skills.
Correct.
I can support them in that stream. Secondly, comes about your behavior, your personalities, and your thought process, and your personal goals, your personal ambition, and your basically interpersonal skills, your attitudinal skills, and the way you communicate, everything, your body language comes in that competency model. So if I have to prepare somebody, I have to prepare him or her on competency level areas also. Once you want to
target the young generation, like who are freshers kind of or having a little bit of experience. Now you want to help them develop their core competencies, skill sets, and decision making abilities, so that they can be better with their not only decision making but leadership abilities. Also they can do well in life. Great, it's a great thought. Now with this, I want to know about a few of the learnings from your program apart from these things. Any other skill set or any other abilities you are targeting yet?
See, I've been wanting to learn many things, and especially I have little bit of inclination towards language.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
I think that is one area I need to focus now.
Mhm.
I can speak Hindi, English, Bengali very well. I can
Right.
speak my mother tongue also. But since I stay in Western region, I have understood,
Mhm.
although it has never given me any problem as such, but then I feel that I should be fluent in language, whichever place we are staying. So in Western
All
region,
languages.
Gujarati and Marathi. So these two languages I'm targeting right now.
Right. Wonderful. So, like you talked about your inner way of conversation. Initially, you were kind of little bit introvert. So,
Right.
was that a challenge? And how it helped you to become be better and become extrovert, or do you feel that you have become extrovert, or you still are introvert, but you are able to manage those things and you are doing good with that?
No, I don't think I have lived that phase long back in my life. The day I realized that I'm unnecessarily clogging my mind with too many negative thoughts and too many self beliefs, negative self beliefs.
Negative beliefs, yeah.
So once I understood that the problem doesn't lie anywhere else, the problem lies in my head.
Correct.
And how to get rid of that head problem. And I was so lucky. I'll just share this with you. I was there was a point in time, during my sales career, I was going through a little bad phase, bad patch, you can say, and I got a little bit depressed, and somewhere I was about to get married that time. I was not sure whether I should get into marriage or not. And I was just saying no, and even my family members were not able to understand that why this guy is behaving like this. And so my friend, he came to me one day, it was a Sunday morning like this today, and he said that, Subodh, why don't we go in the evening? There is some personality development or some thought, positive thinking, positive attitude, class which is going to happen. So चलो आज हम लोग शाम को जाते हैं 2 घंटा अटेंड करके आते हैं. So since I was free in the evening, so I went with him. And when I sat through the session, it was just a 2-hour capsule. And the things what the trainer said, everything depends on your mind, your thoughts, and you can be this, you can be that. And he used so many examples, and I was just listening, and somewhere I could relate his examples with
Correct.
what was going on with my life at that point in time.
Yes.
So after the session, I took the trainer aside and I said, listen, I'm going through a problem. He said, what is the problem? I said, I'm successful in my sales career, but I'm going through a rough patch. I cannot decide whether I should get into marriage or not. It's a big responsibility.
Yes.
And this, that, and what future holds for me. Sometimes I get into negative thoughts. And Subodh, I'll give you some 5 self-beliefs. You just have to get up every morning before you shave, go to office. Just read these 5 beliefs and do it for 21 days. Don't break it. After 8 days, they don't have to even refer to it. And somehow I was so I liked his session so much, and whatever he said, I said I must implement it, and I implemented it. And you will not believe, Jitendra, it
helped you transform.
It gave me bountiful of options, and I started thinking differently. Everything I was my approach was different. I started laughing, smiling, and everything started positive happening towards me. What I mean to say is that you have to have positive mindset.
Yes.
And you need to have positive self-talk. Until and unless the self-talk is positive, the things
it won't result.
will not happen to you.
Correct. It's all about your you have everything in your mind, whether you accept this or that. It's in your hand. You have to choose one thing. Whatever you choose, that helps you become what you wanted to be and or what you be. So it's
Yeah,
in your mind. It starts with your mind, ends with your mind. So it's
exactly.
really important to have right thoughts. Self-realization is first thing, then having the right thought, then implementation, and then cherishing the results. Once you
Exactly.
start
So
doing this will auto mode and help you in every aspect of your life, that help you improve whatever you want to improve. Yeah, with this
exactly,
note,
that is what.
I want to know, do you have any inspiration in life? Do you have any mentor in life who help you in a positive way, or they help you like directly, indirectly, positively to inspire you, to help you become better? Whatever do you have done in life, help you that in any sense to be like uh, getting the right choices, decisions that ways.
Yeah, see, there are a couple of friends of mine during my growing up period. As I said, I just shared one example with you that on one Sunday my friend came in and he took me to this personality development or
Yeah.
attitudinal development
Mm.
class. So he's somebody who's very close to me and he knows me very well. I listen to
Mm.
him, and
Mhm.
he's basically chartered accountant by profession, and
Okay.
but I appreciate his experiences and his analytical thinking,
Mhm.
and he comes up with the right advice.
Yeah.
He first listens to my problem,
Mm.
and then he analyzes it, and then he gives me his answer, which has always worked in my favor.
Mhm.
So uh, so he's only one somebody I really look up to him.
Mm.
And as I grew up, I started reading more and more, more and more examples. So
Yes.
I kept on myself inspiring in that way.
They help you
Okay,
believing
so
in your thoughts, basically.
exactly, absolutely,
Correct. Correct.
absolutely.
So wonderful. Now with this, I want to know about your inner take on success. How you feel it should or it look likes to you.
See, success is nothing. Success is basically culmination of milestones. Now,
Mhm.
I always break success into milestones.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
let's say today, if I have attended a training program and I have learned something new over there,
Yeah.
and I implemented, and then when I see I've
Mhm.
implemented it, and it
Mhm.
has made my life wonderful,
Yeah.
and people are giving me positive response. So
Mhm.
for me, it is success. For me, it is
Correct.
success.
Agree.
Okay, because I know this success is
Mhm.
going to uh, take ahead, take me ahead in many
Mhm.
folds,
Mhm.
and eventually where I want to go, I will finally reach over there.
Yes.
So, for success for me is not an ultimate destination.
Hmm.
For me, success uh, is a journey. So
Okay.
I
Hmm.
so I want to enjoy the journey rather than being worried about the success part.
Okay.
So for me, the inner
Success.
success is
Yeah.
uh, to answer your question, Jitendra.
Mhm.
My definition of success is to enjoy the small milestones which you achieve in your life through your hard
Mhm.
work, through your
Correct.
thinking,
Mhm.
and eventually you have to remain focused what you want to become or
Mhm.
what you want to achieve. But
Mhm.
don't focus more on the outcome, don't focus more on the destination. You will
Yeah.
reach there, but
Mhm.
enjoy the journey of
Yes.
life.
Yes. That is
Right,
success is kind of a thing in your mind which helps you
right,
moving ahead. So with this,
exactly.
I would like to hear from you your few advice, two, three advices, which you can share with our viewers and listeners. Could be anything from your life, your experience, your learnings, your teachings, what you teach in your programs, anything. Three learnings which you can share.
You see, number one, I believe is that every individual should have his or her own motto in life. That what is the purpose of your life?
Purpose of life.
Why
Mm.
why are you why are you existing on
Mm.
on this planet? So
Yes. Correct.
that has to be defined very clearly.
Yes.
Like the way I have defined my role, that
you were told about your purpose in life.
my motto in life is to be happy and create happiness for others.
Correct.
So this is my fundamental purpose of life, that I want to be happy, and also I want to create happiness around me.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
is my values, I have a set of values I just shared with you some time back. It is nothing complicated. They are just five set of values which I read out every day, and it has now gone into my subconscious mind. So every time after I take my shower, when I'm just combing my hair, I automatically start chanting those 5 beliefs. It just happens naturally.
Yes, on the basis of your own will.
So you can set your own value system, that
Correct.
what you want to do in life, what you don't want to do in life.
Correct.
Okay. Advice number 3 is find your own talent, boss.
Yes.
The world will not help you in finding your own talent. The world has not helped me. The world has only give you inputs.
You need to explore deep
now
dive.
You need to pick up from there and just get going, and you will get success over there.
Yes.
Somebody can be a good listener.
Yes.
That's a talent you have. Why don't you capitalize on it?
Yes.
Understand the talent, understand your strength area, and capitalize on them.
Correct.
Okay.
Amazing interview and amazing insight shared by Subodh. It was really amazing to hear you. I think the time we have framed was little less. I would be loving to have you again, and we would be discussing more on a few of the ideas which I have in mind. Definitely, we will fix up some time and we will discuss more onto it. And thank you so much for your time. It was really a wonderful discussion.
Thank you, Jitendra, so much for having me. Thank you so much.
I'll be sharing links to your website and social media so that people can come and check and be in touch with you, take your help wherever possible, so that they can benefit out of it. And lastly, I would thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening this interview and gaining something out of it, and like making your life better by whatever means we can help you, influence your life, motivate you to be better, to enhance your skills. So we want to help you with that. At the end, I would like to request all of the viewers, listeners here, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And finally, have a good time, wonderful time. Thanks and bye-bye.